Hello, hello, and welcome. All right, let me set up the chat so I can see that as well. This is going to be a good one. Ride 6 is coming. My goal of finishing as many ride games as I can before release. I'm playing on Xbox tonight. Last week we played on PS4. Well, played it on PS5. We completed Ride 3 and all the DLC, and now I've switched to Ride, the original, and it has been a great surprise, to be honest with you. One thing I will say to anyone who does it, you've got to do the world tour. If you're going for the trophies or the achievement, you've got to go for the world tour, but it's important to go for the elite trophies. So once I'll show you. These are the important ones, and they unlock as you go. So I've already completed the first two series, which I didn't quite clock. Just that word gold means you've done it already, just that word. So it's not that clear. So the third one we've got to do, and then you see the fourth one is locked, and it says reach position 140 in world ranking, and you have to get a bronze medal in the previous event. So you have to get a bronze each time to unlock, and then you'll see like the final one, you have to be world number 1. Now I'm hoping that the fact that I've already broken the top 50 in the world will mean that by the time I've done this Elite Trophy 3, it will give me enough points to move on. But we'll see, we might have to go back into the world tour. Hope that makes sense. Hey Dazza. Right. Donington. Well, can't go wrong then. 3 laps of Donington. Oh my god, Dazza. 3 laps of Donington on the CBR 600RR. Wow. Have we customized this bike? What a start. What a starting track and bike. I can do more. It's always odd when I go back to a game and I realise I've nearly upgraded it, but not quite everything. What else have we got? Transmission, I'm sure I've done it. No, I haven't. I'm going to guess and say that there was probably a restriction and I wasn't allowed to upgrade any higher. That makes sense. Dazza, have you got your? Can you do a members message? You know, you get like 1 free member message a month. I wondered if you'd done your one or not already. I think we've done that. Here we go. Dazza, 83 months. Honestly, the downside of Dazza's message is that it makes you do maths trying to work out how long 83 months is. But every sort of 3-6 months and then a year, you get a different coloured helmet. That's why Dazza's got the golden helmet. Well, it's actually looking a bit yellow. No, it kind of is. It depends on your settings. On the PC, it looks more golden. On my tablet, it looks more yellow. I really should let him change the colour of his helmet if he wants. He's the only one who's stuck around. All these years. Oh my god. The wheel choices. There's a million. Couple of achievements on Ride 3. Nice. Did you make sure you got the online ones out of the way? I reckon everyone should do all the online ones for the Ride series before they disappear forever. Because you know what games are like. I'm actually sitting in front of a 55-inch OLED TV, in case anyone wonders. So the camera's actually up quite high. So that's the only downside of this setup. You really need the camera like mid, but that would put it right in front of my vision. Anyway, here we go. Donington on the Honda. I'm properly excited to get started on these elite trophies. Or elite events, I should call them. Ride 2, but no one online. What time is it? 7:30. I don't know what the online ones are like for Ride 2. I'm more than up for doing it with you, mate. We can even go for the Ride 2 online trophies. Ah, dear. Alright, let's put the settings up. I'm sure we dropped it. Semi-pro. I'll move it to easy. Sometimes the opposition bikes are like twice as fast as yours. We'll see. Here we go. They're off in formation. I tried Project Motor Racing earlier this afternoon because the proper patch has dropped on PlayStation and Xbox now, but if you race with a controller, that game is a dog, an absolute dog, which is annoying. So I'm going to stick with bike games for now. Oh, it's only 3 laps. I better get my shit together. Whoa! I'm chatting away like I've got 7 laps to catch him. Right. That was my own fault. That was my own fault. Alright, game face. I told you at the start, I kind of alluded to the difficulties all over the place with this game. I can win races easy on hard, and then also on easy get ruined, where you just can't catch them, they just go away. And hopefully I can reel this guy in. I'm definitely going to have to pull back into second place by the end of this lap, otherwise we've got no chance. I don't think we're going to do it. We're just pulling. Oh, he absolutely T-boned me there. Let's look at this one in detail. So I'm practically pulling an endo there. This guy clips me. there, and the other guy just comes right through me. Whoa, wow. This is a bad start to the night's racing. I'm down to 8th. Hi Lee, evening mate. I'm getting ruined on this first race. These are elite events, and now I'm realising why they're elite. Look, I'm just not pulling back on them. Easy my arse. Easy my arse. I was smashing the time trial last time we played. Now I'm struggling. That seems to be the only section we pull back on them. It seems like the AI is not quite as good on the more technical sections. Fifth. Wow. It was a bad start though, but I did give it everything at the end. We got to go again. You need 3rd minimum. I absolutely love this game. Where did he come from? These guys are rapid. Hey Dazza, have you got Ride 1? I could sell you my Ride 1 disc. £57. You've got the disc. No, I'm only joking. I'll sell it to you for 20 quid or £15 signed. £16 to download. Well, £15 a bloody bargain then. Don't talk to me about downloads. If you've got the disc, you could resell the disc. The disc is like gold. If you got the disc might be worth £50 or £100 one day. Some games you can only play off disc. Like if you bought them digitally, you can still play them at the moment. But some games will only be playable off disc in the future. If you think about it, every game you've bought on digital download will eventually stop working. There will be a day when every single digital game that you own won't work. Ah. That was a bad mistake. Just about held it together. Yeah, it's weird. It is still hard though, like, it's because I got ahead. But if I'd have been back in the pack, like that guy at the end of the first lap just whizzed past me all of a sudden, like out of nowhere. You have to respect these ones. Man, I've been working out. I started working out just after Christmas, like literally before New Year. I literally doubled the amount of weights. I've got dumbbells. And I've got ones I use for outside over the head, lower ones, and then I've got ones that I curl with, higher ones. I'm telling you, aching today, but I'm really like proud of myself. Right, let's upgrade. Can we? Oh no, we can't upgrade. Huh. Oh, that was the reward bike. I was thinking I was picking a bike. Here we go. 28. So my plan worked. This game is actually way quicker than I thought. If you focused on these elite races first, that would be a better way of doing it. Okay, so we can get the, what is it, CBR, EBR, or Aprilia. See, I added Dazza as a rider, but he was so SHIT, I had to sack him. Ah, no. We've seen a problem. There's a problem. Oh, I can afford the bike. We've got to be well careful not to waste money. I think I might go with the Fireblade. Oh no, hello. Ninja ZX-10R. Or this GSX. No. You can get a black one. I'm going to go green. I really hate green. Right. I don't know how. I suppose this is going back to like Xbox One or practically Xbox 360 days. I think this game came out on Xbox 360 as well. I'm going to try and not customize and see how it goes. Yeah, rocket. There's a track that you can go to, even though I use a wheelchair. There's a track, I can't remember exactly where it was, but you can go and they'll set you up on the bike and they'll clip your feet on. And you can do like a whole, well, as many laps as you want. And then when you want to finish, you like flash them as you're approaching the start finish line, and they run out and you slow down and they basically catch you. They basically catch you and bring your wheelchair so you can get off. I was like, that is mental. And I was thinking of doing it right up until I thought, hang on, what happens if I ditch it halfway round and my legs are strapped to this thing? And then I was like, yeah, this is not happening. This is not happening. Okay, I've solved an issue then. It seems like if you don't upgrade, they don't upgrade. This Kanto track is really challenging if you're thinking, why has he gone quiet? Jesus. We're 5 up. You hate this track. It's alright once you get into it, mate. You definitely have to get into you have to remember the corners. I'm being lazy. I've got the line on. It's meant to be corners only, but it feels like there's so many corners. If you're racing on your own and you're not streaming, you'll have a much better chance of remembering corners. But you try chatting away and remembering. Uh-oh. I was just about to say I'm pleased I haven't come off yet. Immediately falls off. Taking it on the chin. No rewinds. Final lap. Oh my god, that's exactly the same place I done it on the last lap. There are different handling models. I've got it set to semi-pro, but you could put it on. You could make it easier, and the bike will be way more stable. Alright, there it is. Oh, what's this? Halfway. Win a bronze medal in 4 different elite trophies. Yay. New title unlocked. Crazy style. Happy with that. 9 minutes 38. I thought it took me a while. That was work. That was a stock bike as well, with stock tyres, brakes, everything. I mean, I'm sure there's a decent amount of tech already just on the standard bike, but... Alright. Oh, hello, what's this? High Society 20G reached 25th position of the ranking of World Tour. Nice. Right. Dazza. What are we going for? EBR RS. This one's got better handling and top speed. The Aprilia. Although the acceleration is better on the EBR. And this bike's heavier. Modern superbike. Oh yeah, this game came out in 2015. That's why 2014 is the most modern. Oh, it's confusing because it feels like the other ones. Race Legend Superbikes. I think I'm going to have to go with this one. What's this one? I've lost count. Reach a total of 25 bikes. Oh, mate, I am flying on the achievements tonight. Only 5% of people have got this one. But we've actually got 3 achievements. So we've got 43 of 50. So only 7 left. Oh my God, 50 bikes. We could, it's doable. Yeah, it's been a good one tonight. I've been looking forward to it. Okay, we're on Elite Trophy number 5. You would do this even quicker than me, Dazza, because you know now to go straight to the elites whenever you can. So you would actually knock them out quicker once you started rolling. Look, I've done the right thing. If I hadn't have picked that bike, I'd have had to buy a bike. Yeah, I'm running out of bikes. I haven't got as much money as I'd like. Oh no. I can imagine me getting to the end and having to sell all my bikes, sell everything to buy the cheapest bike 25 times. It's going to be one of them ones. I'm just going to turn the heating down 1 sec. All right. to try and hit that apex to stop him cutting in front of me again. Alright, lap 2. Man, they're getting closer to me. Every time I look, I'm hoping there'll be more of a gap. There's not. There's less of a gap. Final lap. I'm 1 second up, 1.2. I was a bit overly cautious there. Alright, job done. Priya fan. Four seconds up in the end. Okay, what's that? I think that's 5. 5 of 8, I want to say. I think there's 8. Or is there 10? No, I think it's 5 of 8. Okay, which bike are we going to pick? See, that's when you need to know what's coming. Classic heavyweight naked bikes. ZRX 1200 from 2006. That is heavy, 220 kilos. This one's 169. Gonna go with hang on, modern superbikes. I wish I knew what events I had coming. Yeah, I go with the BMW. This could be a mistake. What we should do now is look ahead what's coming. Alright, we are 14 in the world. So 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I was right. So we've got it just won't tell me what's coming. Dazza. From these pictures, I wonder what these last two are. They look like fairly modern. Bikes, that one. And then that one. That's definitely, this one's going to be Ireland. This one's going to be Northern Ireland, I reckon. But hopefully I've got the right bikes. It could be electric bikes. This is modern super bikes. So it's an electric, I think, for the next section. Yeah, 7. Yeah, the Honda. I think you're right. Well, the prize bike is definitely electric. But luckily, we upgraded this bimotor the other day, I remember. So we go with that, I think. The loading is a little slower than modern games, but that's about the only negative I've got, really. They could easily remake this, just make it 4K, 60 frames a second, up-res the bike models. They could re-release this. We did this track at the end of the last session, so I'm instantly into the groove of it. Oh, this bike is naughty though. It is flying. It's so powerful, it's just rearing up the whole time now. Speed level 10, stability level 3. Wow, I can't even get to max speed on this. I hit 270 kilometers an hour then, and it was still going up. Alright, let's go. 200, 220, 30, 40. Huh. About 55. Whoop, hang on. Ah, I've picked up a penalty there. Nice. I was pulling 260 there. New teammate available. New title, no rules. Haven't worked out exactly the teammate situation yet. But I'm thinking the further you go, the better they are, because there are races in the World Tour where you need a teammate, because I did one a couple of days ago and I won and my teammate finished dead last, and that wasn't even enough to get us the win. We were getting like silver or bronze each time. Hey, Davey's here. Hey, Davey. Oh, just in time. I've gone top 10 in the world. How many we've got left? Only 12% of people got this far. 44 of 50. 6 achievements left to get. Oh, both of these bikes are electric. So why would I not pick this one with the higher top speed? Yeah, ride one again. I'm going to finish it, mate. Okay. Road America. I'm going to change my teammate. Now I'm not sure. Now I'm not sure which one it was. I assume it was him. No one's finished ride 5, mate. You're not alone there. Ah, no. I've got to purchase a bike after all that. No, I can't afford them. That's the cheapest bike. Can I afford it? That's so stupid. I can unlock the bike by winning this event that I'm not allowed to enter. Okay, so we need to earn some pennies. What can I do? Can I sell a bike? I think I'm going to sell a bike to buy a bike. No, 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 no. Wrong button. Knob. The other achievements are bike related. 50 bikes. Buy the Energica bike or a Lightning bike. Now, I just won one of them and it didn't unlock, so you clearly have to actually buy it. Win a gold medal in an endurance event. Win a gold medal in each of the elite ones, which I'm doing now. Reach first position on the ranking. I'll get that. And then pull a wheelie. So really, if you want to know what will take me the longest, it will be buying the bikes, I reckon. 50 bikes. Okay. Righto, I can only afford one. That's the only bike I can afford. Okay, we're down to just 3,000 credits. So I think what will happen is, if I don't unlock a bike for this last event, we'll probably end up having to grind it. And then it will be a case of selling. Once I've done all the events, I'll sell every single bike I've got and then rebuy the cheapest one over and over. I don't know how this will go. They've all got faster bikes. I've got the slowest bike this time. Getting squeezed already. Yeah, I'm not pulling back on them on the long straight. Wow, that went better than I expected. I actually surprised myself there. I was like, shit, I took that corner. Careful. Shit. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Whoa! That's my bad. This bike is a bit more unstable. I got to show it a bit more respect. I was throwing it around too much. We were topping out there. 300, just over 300k. getting used to the bike a little bit more now. We are 2 seconds up. Oh no, that was my split. I might be 6 seconds up. Yeah, Davey, I wasn't paying attention to what track it is. It's America, isn't it? It feels narrow. It feels like a narrow version. But they're pushing the Corvette advertising on this one. You get all the way up to 300, then you have to kill off all your speed. Alright, job done. Whew. Only 16,000 credits though. 2 wheels, hell. So there's one section left on these elites. Oh, here we go. We've got to pick a bike. Ducati or the KTM. Oh, man, I wish I knew. I feel like it's... I don't think it's a pre-modern, the last one. This is pre-modern superbike. I think it's a pro. I'm going to go with this. I would rather go with this, but I'm going to go with this because I think it's going to be more expensive. Fifth in the world rankings. Oh, we can't do it. We're not allowed to do it. It says unlock conditions, reach position 1. Ah, oh, what a massive tease. We've got to move up. Okay. What are we going to do? Let's go back to these. Middleweight, 4 cylinders. Haha, track day with overtakes. It is Road America though. Single race, Milan. I'm going to try and not upgrade anymore. I wish I hadn't have been upgrading them. I've wasted so much money upgrading bikes. I could have been buying new bikes. So I've got to get my ranking up to world #1 before we can do that last elite race. I'm just going to go straight in. I do not remember doing this one at all. Milan. This is the opposite. This is so wide, it's almost confusing. They're faster than me. That was a tight one. Said the bishop to the nun. I don't know if I can do that joke in 2026. Oh, well, never mind. They pull back on the straights. They're getting closer, closer, closer. Whoa. Oh dear. I allow myself a rewind in those emergency situations. Hey Andrew, how's it going, mate? They just held him off. I'm not sure what I think about that track. It's very wide. It can lull you into a false sense of security. Right, let's see where this moves us to on the rankings. It's going to be close. Oh, no way. Second. We literally just need 49999. Okay. 20,000 maybe. Reputation points. What's that? You only get 9,000 for that. Oh, this one's a team race. Let's move to the... what we're going to look at. Ducati. Haha. World Festival. Miami West. No. This looks like a longer Milan circuit. I might be wrong. .4, 7.1. Whoa. My Bimoto friend again. 9.7, 9.8. Mental. I mean, if you picked anything else, you're going to lose, aren't you? Let's go back. Where is it? There it is. The only problem is when you pick a better bike, the AI will all pick better bikes as well, so there's no shortcuts. A grid of 16. I'm starting at 8th. Yeah, yeah. I hit his back wheel. Okay, it feels like I've got the only really fast bike. I've caught them up in like no time. It's like I've found the cheap bike. Where'd everyone go? Did you all just drop out? Lurking. Oh my god. This bike is pretty wild. It's almost too fast for its own good. No, this is another variant of Milan. I don't remember it at all either. They must have ditched it. I'm quite liking it, it's very easy. It's so easy that you make mistakes. Nice. Ha! The AI fell off right at the end. Is this enough? Is this the real world? Yay! There it is. Best in the world. 90G. Reach first position of the ranking of the World Tour. 11% of people who started the game. Did you like that, Dazza? Finally, I made him laugh. Reach a total of 50 bikes. So I need 50 bikes. Buy an electric bike. Energica. Win a gold medal in endurance. And the gold medal of Elite Tour. I think we're going to get there. I actually think we might get there. Don't dare say that, Dazza. I've put in the grind. Don't forget though, I did loads and loads and loads of races in order to get... Oh, it's going to be the Bimoto again. It's going to be our most used bike. It takes a lot of races to unlock the positions. If you didn't do as many as me, what would happen is you'd get to like where it would say you need to reach level 100 to unlock the next section, and then you'd have to go away and do it. And then the next section after that wouldn't be till you get to 50. So it was like skipping a few stages and the hard work was already done. Thank God I noticed when I did, because I'd have kept going with the World Tour forever. Right, this should be the last elite race, providing I can win it. It's a horrible, horrible narrow street circuit to finish. Ah! Oh no, I'm in a death loop. I am now actually in a death loop. Oh, bollocks. Why isn't it rewinding? It's literally like the rewind button wasn't working. Ah. Oh, this is really going to be hard. I absolutely blame Dazza 100% for saying this looks easier. Fuck. Unbelievable fight back. Not the finish line. Looks like the finish line. Yes. That was harder than it needed to be. Cheers, mate. The world is yours. Win a gold medal in each elite trophy of the World Tour. 6.74% of people got that one. So I've got 4 left to get. Reach 50 bikes, buy an electric bike, win an endurance. I remember how excited we all were when we saw the rare achievement unlock things. PlayStation, I really thought they might do a bit more with their trophies. We're going to win a bike. That helps because I need 50. Choose your new bike. Suzuki GSX R1000 1 million edition. 1 million edition. That sounds exciting. Or it's the Bimota. Well, I'm going to have to go with the 1 million edition because that's just pulled me in. Even though I'm not sure exactly. Must be what, the millionth bike they've sold or something. No, they must have sold more than that. Right. Let's buy this bike. Oh, I've glitched out the game there. What's happened there? That doesn't make sense. No, it's not that then. There it is. Electrifying. 2.91% of people have got that, which is weird. All you got to do is buy it. But it's just not that clear. I think people probably didn't work it out. Okay, so I need 50 bikes. So we do a gold on that endurance. Win a gold in an endurance event. I haven't found... Oh, I can't remember where the endurances are. Are they on super bikes? Here we go. Aye, aye, aye. 8 laps. Oh no, not the Bimoto again. We just can't do it. Although, I have to, it's the fastest bike. Who knew that I'd be on this bike the most? Oh, it's a running start. Here we go. Running start. Right, we're 7th. Oh, why did I pick this track with that horrible chicane when I could have done Donington? feel like I took the scenic route. covered every bit of tarmac there. Well, the good thing about these endurance races, I think they give at least 20,000 credits, so it's better. As soon as I need to buy 50 bikes, I mean, I got the one for 25 earlier tonight, and I reckon I've won 5 more. I did sell one though. I reckon I'm on like 30, 31, 32 bikes. I reckon I need like maybe 18 bikes. Alright, lap 7 of 8. That's annoying. I was on schedule for my fastest lap. Oh no, you knob. What a place to crash. Whew. Man, if the whole game was 8 laps, that would be brutal. 20,000. Durable. Win a gold medal in an endurance event. I mean, they should have made you do all of the endurance events. So we've only got 2 left. 50 bikes and motorcycle. Wow. Which is the wheelie one. There must be a way of getting 50 bikes. Let's look. Okay. So, the 2 achievements that I don't know how it hasn't updated. I'm now looking at true achievements because I'm on Xbox. And I just scanned my... Here we go. Time Race and Milano. There you go. I knew someone had done a guide for it. Where's Time Race? Quick mode. Time trial. Bimota Tessie 3D. Track. Milan. Ball circuit. Hang on. Putting the anti-wheelie control to full. What does that mean? Ah. Manual. Manual gears. Let's hope this works. I don't like achievements like this. I like achievements where I'm racing or doing normal things. I'd prefer something fun in the race, like, I don't know, be 16th position on lap 2 and win. Things like that are fun. Anyway, let's see. I think I must have been just short of it. Oh, I was going to say, come on. We got it. Thank God for that. It wasn't too painful. 13% of people got that. One left to get. Reach a total of 50 bikes. And look at this. 1.65%. There's a huge drop off. So there's like a ton of people who just literally stopped and left this game on 49 of 50. Which I think is pretty funny. How could they do it? How could they stop? I wonder if there is a way. Aye. What is the cheapest one? Yeah. Oh. Here we go. Da 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 da. I've got to sell. People aren't saying which bike though. Auto sync off. So it depends how much money you've got. I should count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think I've got 29 or 30. And it's this KTM. Oh my God, Dazza. I haven't got enough money, have I? Uh-oh. Ah. Oh no. Bad way of doing it. Let's stick to the system. Let's start trying to make a new system at this stage. I can only buy 2 more. Ah, I'm going to get really close. Alright, so now I've got to sell. Oh, wrong button. Damn. Ah, this is kind of horrible. It's so easy to get it wrong. That should be enough. In some ways, I'm going to be pleased to do this, but in other ways, this feels like a bit of a low moment. This is only something that a gamer would do. I mean, this is the gaming version of walking down the street and realising you didn't walk the right way past a tree, and then walking back up the street again to go the right way around it because you're basically a nutter. How many is this? I'm getting a bit worried. I'll set it as my default so it forces a save. I've just found a quicker way of doing it. Yeah, a bit of a worry. Oh my god. Thank you. That was my last money. Wow. Yay. I'm in the 1.6% group. Happy days. And there it is. 50 or 50. Oh my god. That was lucky. Thank God for that. Perfect. Perfect timing. I was down to 2,000 credits as well. So that is that. I will actually delete this game from my hard drive now because I've obviously got a bunch of other ride games. Thanks to everyone that watched me on this journey, mainly Dazza. Thank you, mate. So that's 2 ride games I've actually completed in 2 weeks. Ride 3 and Ride. So I'm actually going to see if I've got Ride 2 on here. Ride 4 I definitely have, and I've completed the main game and I've got 1 DLC achievement. So maybe I need to man up and we need to go at that DLC, but I think I need to allow like 2 hours of constantly doing Nürburgring. It's that one. But it might be worth it. I am in the groove of riding at the moment. And that would be 1, 3 and 4 maxed. So only downside is I own Ride 4 3 times. Technically I could get a platinum trophy for the PS4 and PS5 versions. Which would be a bit mental. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening. I'll be back with more Ride tomorrow. Let's do this.